Welcome to Soulful Health Kitchen. There is something truly wonderful about a meal that asks you to slow down. This simple, slow, braised short ribs dish is exactly that, a gentle invitation to pause and nourish your body from the inside out. It is exceptionally rich in collagen, making it a soothing and friendly choice for your digestive system. As we move past 40, our bodies begin to appreciate meals that are delicious and deeply restorative. This dish feels like a warm, comforting hug on a plate, a perfect recipe for a quiet evening at home when you want something that feels special and incredibly easy to prepare. The magic of this recipe lies in its patient, slow cooking. 10 minutes is the active prep time, then the oven takes over and does the work. This process transforms humble beef short ribs into something extraordinary. The meat becomes so tender it practically melts in your mouth, releasing gelatinous collagen into a rich, savory broth. Let's talk about the two quiet stars of this dish, collagen bone broth. They may not be the flashiest ingredients, but they are the true heroes behind the nourishing power of this meal. Beef short ribs are naturally full of connective tissue. When we cook them low and slow, this tough tissue magically transforms into soft, melt-in-your-mouth gelatin. That gelatin is a cooked form of collagen. This process makes the meat incredibly tender and succulent, and the benefits go far beyond texture. It's a wonderful thing for our bodies, especially as we get a little older. Collagen is often called the glue that holds our bodies together. It provides structure to our skin, bones, tendons, ligaments. As we journey past 40, our body's natural collagen production begins to decline. This is why incorporating collagen-rich foods into our diet can be so supportive. The beauty of this recipe lies in its elegant simplicity. You do not need a long list of complicated ingredients to create something truly magnificent. Instead, the focus is on quality, allowing each component to shine and letting the natural richness of the beef be the star. For a lovely meal serving 2 to 3 people, you will want to gather about 2.5 to 3 pounds of bone-in beef short ribs. Look for pieces that are meaty and have a good amount of marbling. That marbling is key. It melts during the slow cook, basting the meat from within for incredible tenderness. Good quality sea salt and freshly ground black pepper are essential for building the first layer of flavor. I like to use 1 to 2 tablespoons of a neutral oil with a high smoke point. Avocado oil or light olive oil are perfect for searing the ribs. For our aromatic base, you'll need 1 yellow onion, sliced into half moons, 2 medium carrots, cut into large rustic chunks, and 2 stalks of celery, chopped into sizable pieces. These vegetables will slowly soften and sweeten in the pot, forming a beautiful foundation of flavor for our braise. 4 cloves of garlic, lightly smashed with the side of your knife, will add a gentle, savory depth. For the braising liquid, you will need about 2 cups of a high-quality bone broth. Beef broth will create the richest result, but chicken broth also works wonderfully. 1 tablespoon of tomato paste adds a concentrated umami richness. And finally, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar will brighten everything up, cutting through the richness with a touch of acidity. The first step in creating truly spectacular short ribs is all about thoughtful preparation. We're starting with a beautiful cut of meat, and our goal is to honor it by building layers of flavor from the very beginning. It's a simple, unhurried process that sets the stage for a perfect melt-in-your-mouth result. There's no need to rush this part. Begin by taking your beautiful bone-in short ribs out of the refrigerator. Using a few paper towels, gently pat each piece completely dry on all sides. This is a crucial step many people skip, but it makes all the difference between a good dish and a great one. A dry surface allows the meat to make direct contact with the hot pan, forming a gorgeous golden brown crust instead of just steaming in its own moisture. This browning, known as the Maillard reaction, is a beautiful bit of kitchen chemistry. It builds the first, most important layer of deep, savory, and slightly nutty flavor that will define the entire dish. Once the ribs are perfectly dry, season them generously on every single surface. Do not be shy here. These are thick cuts of meat that can handle it. Use a good quality coarse sea salt and plenty of freshly ground black pepper. The larger grains create a better crust and a more satisfying texture. After seasoning, let the ribs sit at room temperature for about 20 to 30 minutes. This allows the chill to come off the meat, ensuring a more even sear when they hit the hot pan. Think of this resting period as a quiet moment of anticipation, a small investment of time that pays huge dividends in flavor. While the ribs are resting, you can use this time to prepare your mirepoix, the classic aromatic vegetable base of onion, carrots, and celery. Get everything chopped and ready. This practice, known as mise en place or everything in its place, creates a calm, organized workflow in the kitchen. It means you are not rushing from one task to the next. This thoughtful preparation is the very essence of slow, mindful cooking, turning the process itself into a pleasure. When the ribs have had their time to rest, they are ready for their slow dance in the pot. Place a heavy bottom pot, like a Dutch oven, over medium to medium-high heat. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of your chosen oil. You will know the oil is ready when it shimmers slightly and flows easily across the pan. Carefully place the seasoned short ribs into the pot, making sure not to overcrowd them. You want to hear a confident sizzle, not a weak hiss. If necessary, it is much better to do this in 2 batches. Overcrowding will lower the pan's temperature and cause the ribs to steam instead of sear. Sear each rib on all sides until it is a lovely, deep golden brown. This should take about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Be patient and let that beautiful crust develop. Once all the ribs are nicely brown, remove them from the pot and set them aside on a plate. Now, turn the heat down to medium-low. Now we build our foundation of flavor. Sauté the vegetables gently until they've softened and become fragrant, releasing their natural sweetness. This creates a beautiful aromatic base for our braise. Once the vegetables are soft, add the smashed garlic and if you are using it, the tablespoon of tomato paste. The tomato paste adds a wonderful depth and a touch of umami. Stir everything together and cook for just 1 more minute until the garlic is fragrant. It's time to reunite the star of our show with its supporting cast. Return the seared short ribs to the pot, nestling them amongst the softened vegetables. This isn't just about fitting them in, it's about ensuring every rib is surrounded by those beautiful aromatics, ready to soak up all the flavor. Now, pour in the 2 cups of high-quality bone broth. Using a rich, gelatinous broth is key, as it forms the very soul of our sauce. If you decided to use the optional apple cider vinegar for a little acidic brightness, this is the moment to add it. The liquid should come about halfway up the sides of the ribs. Remember, we are not trying to boil them, we are braising them. This gentle, slow cooking method uses both moist and dry heat to break down tough connective tissues, resulting in that signature fall off the bone tenderness. Next, tuck in your fresh herbs. A few sprigs of thyme and rosemary will lend a lovely, earthy perfume to the dish. Add a bay leaf for a subtle, savory background note. Be sure to submerge the herbs in the broth so they can fully release their aromatic oils into the liquid. Now, cover the pot with its heavy lid. A tight seal is crucial for trapping steam and moisture. Place the covered pot into your preheated oven. We'll set the oven to a gentle 325 degrees Fahrenheit, 165 degrees Celsius. This low temperature is the secret to a perfect braise. And now we practice patience. The oven will do all the work for you for the next 2.5 to 3 hours. This is the magic of slow cooking, transforming simple ingredients into something truly special. After about 2.5 hours, it's a good idea to check on the ribs. Carefully remove the lid, watch out for the steam, and test the meat with a fork. You're looking for it to yield with very little resistance. If it still feels a bit firm, don't worry. Every cut of meat is different. Simply put the lid back on and return it to the oven for another 30 minutes before checking again. Once the meat is perfectly tender and falling off the bone, take the pot out of the oven, let it rest on the stovetop with the lid on for at least 10 to 15 minutes. This allows the juices to redistribute, ensuring every bite is moist and flavorful. For serving, think about balance and color. Creamy, nutrient-packed mashed sweet potatoes are a classic pairing. Tender steamed carrots or soft zucchini rounds add brightness. For a lighter option, a silky cauliflower puree is wonderful, or a small serving of simple white rice provides a neutral canvas for that incredible sauce. When it comes to portioning, listen to your body. 1 rib per person often feels deeply satisfying but not heavy, especially when paired with plenty of vegetables. Before serving, you'll want to finish your sauce, skim any excess fat that has risen to the surface of the braising liquid. This simple step concentrates the flavor and creates a lighter, more elegant sauce to spoon over the meal. Now for the final touch. Generously spoon that luscious sauce over the meat and your chosen sides. I always recommend presenting the meal on a warm plate to keep everything comforting and at the perfect temperature from the first bite to the last. Notice that beautiful, silky texture in the meat and sauce? That's the result of collagen breaking down into gelatin during the slow braise. This cooked gelatin is incredibly supportive for our joint health, skin elasticity, and gut lining. It's nourishment that truly comforts from the inside out. I hope you love this recipe. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more healthy recipes. Enjoy!